The winter holiday event is starting around the world, and today, as always, we're going through all the event details and some tips and tricks for this event. Let's get right into it. So this event is going down December 15th, 10 a.m. to December 23rd at 10 a.m. Wild spawns during the event will be the Winter Carnival Pikachu, Swinub, Delibird, Snorunt, the Holiday Spheal, Snover, Vanillite, Cubchoo, Bergmite, and rare spawns for Alolan Vulpix, the Holiday Standler, and Cryogonal. We'll have exclusive 7-kilometer eggs during the event, hatching Sneasel, Smoochum, Amora, Bergmite, and Crabrawler. 1-star race will be the Winter Carnival Pikachu, Alolan Vulpix, Holiday Spheal, Galarian Darumaka, and Bergmite. 3 stars will be Cloyster, Lapras, the Holiday Standler, and the Undersea Holiday Glaceon. 5 stars will be Cobalion, and Mega Raids will be the new Mega Glalie. Bonuses during the event will be 50% more XP from winning raids, so that's 30k XP on a lucky egg for a legendary raid, and trainers can hold up to 40 gifts at a time during the event. We'll also have some exclusive avatar items which you can get in the shop during the event. And note, we're doing another Avatar Reacts video, Christmas edition, which will be open in the Pokédexy Discord at link below tomorrow. There's also be stickers that you can get from spinning Pokestops, opening gifts, and purchase them in the in-game shop. I missed this in the last video. Scatterbug is on those images, which means we're probably getting Scatterbug and Vivillon in part 2 of this event. We'll also have some exclusive research during the event. The tasks include catch 5 Ice-type Pokemon for 5 Pokeballs, 3 Ultra Balls, 3 Raspberries, or 3 Pineapple Berries. Catch 5 species of Pokemon for the Holiday Spheal or the Holiday Standler. Hatch an egg for a Sneasel. Send 5 gifts to friends for a Pikachu. Open 5 gifts for an Alolan Vulpix. Catch 7 Ice-type Pokemon for a Spheal or a Shelder. Catch 10 different species of Pokemon for a Jinx. Win a raid for a Glaceon. And send 3 gifts and add a sticker to each for a Crabrawler or 25 Mega Bombstow energy. Note that Shelder gets you 1,000 Stardust per catch, so if you do encounter those, make sure you actually run for them, hold them in your stack task, and wait for a 2 times or 3 times catch Stardust event to grind a lot of Stardust. Now, there'll also be that $5 timed research during the event that you can buy for $5 during the event. If you buy it, it'll be available to complete between December 15th and December 30th, so make sure you complete it before December 30th, or else you'll just pretty much waste $5. The tasks are on screen for it, you know, pretty simple stuff. You do get a Snowy Castform check in there, which can now be shiny. That's a good way to get shiny Snowy Castform if you live in the Southern Hemisphere. And then at the end, you'll get that exclusive gifting pose. You're paying $5 for this, and you're getting a pose, which poses actually do cost $5. They cost 500 coins. So pretty much just think about as you buying a pose plus a couple of items. Let me know if you're gonna be getting it or not. I think it got gifted to me, but I probably wouldn't personally buy it. There'll also be an exclusive map when you catch Pokemon. You can see it right here. It'll be like a snowy encounter kind of. Cool that they did this. I was hoping for more of a map update like we had with the Halloween event, but this will take it. Snowy map, you know, it's kind of cool with the event. And then finally, we're gonna have 3 new boxes in the shop. The bronze box on screen, not an amazing box. Probably wouldn't buy this one. But we do have the silver box, 16 raid passes for 1350 coins. That is a very good value on raid passes. You get 5 lucky eggs. So yeah, this is definitely a box I would go ahead and get if you're gonna be doing a lot of in-person raids. Finally, the gold box for about 2750 coins. You're getting 30 incubators, which is not bad, but I don't know if I would get this one personally. If you're gonna be hatching those 7-kilometer eggs during the event, you can go for it. It is quite an expensive box. With the event details out of the way, let's get right into the tips, starting with the best wild spawns. As always, which ones should you go after and which ones bring value? First of all, we have Swinub, which evolves into Mamoswine. Now, Mamoswine is gonna be a good Master League Pokemon, but Shadow Mamoswine and even regular Mamoswine are the #1 ice and ground type raid attacker in the game. The Shadow version of Mamoswine is a deadly raid attacker for those 2 types. This is a great Pokemon to stack candies and XLs in the wild. Delibird is also spawning in the wild, which gets you 500 Stardust per catch, so if you want some extra Stardust, Delibird will be worth going after. We'll also have Snorunt in the wild, which Snorunt can evolve into Glalie. Glalie, of course, is the new Mega during this event, so it's a great opportunity to hunt for good IV ones in the wild and get candies. But if you catch a female version of Snorunt, it can also evolve into Frostlass. Frostlass is a very strong Pokemon in some limited Great League Cups. It is honestly a very underrated pick. I've had so much success with it. Also in the Holiday Cup, it does amazing. So make sure you get a good IV one, but again, only the female Snowrunts. We also have the Holiday Spheal, which cannot evolve because of its costume, but if we ever get costume removal, Spheal can of course evolve into Walrein, and Walrein is very good in the Great League and the Ultra League. If you want to get a good IV one though, it will be spawning during December Community Day this weekend, and hopefully if Niantic doesn't mess it up, it won't have the costume so you can evolve. We have Snover in there. Snover evolves into Abomasnow. Abomasnow is not a bad Great League and Ultra League Pokemon, and also does have the Mega form. We have Bergmite in there. Bergmite evolves into Avalugg. Avalugg does have some play in the Master League, although the new Hisuian Avalugg, which is going to be dropping in a raid day in a couple weeks, will be a lot better than the original form in the Master League. We also have Alolan Vulpix, which evolves into Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales is not bad in the Great League and the Ultra League, however with the Charm nerf, not as good. Let's also take a look at the raids now. What are the most meta raids to go after during this event? The 1-star raids, we already talked about everything that's good, except Galarian Darumaka is also in there. Galarian Darumaka also evolves into Galarian Darmanitan, and Galarian Darmanitan is, I believe, the #3 overall ice type raid attacker in the game. Don't quote me, but it's a very good ice type raid attacker. In the 3-star raids, we also have Lapras in there. Lapras is going to be good in the Great League and the Ultra League, however, it does need Legacy Ice Shard on it, and even Legacy Ice Beam does help it out, so it does need Legacy moves. In the 5 stars, of course, we have Cobalion. Cobalion is one of the new best Ultra League Pokemon with the new Double Kick move update it got last season. Running Double Kick, Sacred Sword, Stone Edge on this Pokemon very, very strong. Not a lot of things that can counter it. So definitely get yourself at least one. And that brings us to the new Mega Glalie, and is it gonna be any good? Now, Mega Glalie is a pure ice type Mega with a base attack of 252, a base defense of 168, and a base stamina of 190, and a max CP at level 50 of 3,651. So not the highest max CP. Of course, you can learn all the same moves that Glalie can learn. Now, we do have the return of the Mega Master League at the end of this season. So is Mega Glalie gonna make a dent in that? Not really. If you check out all the wins that Mega Glalie has in that league, 20% win rate and 78% loss rate, so not very good. If you want to take a look at Mega Glalie in raids, it's going to be the number 4 overall raid attacker for ice types and the number 1 overall Mega raid attacker. So it's the best Mega, but there are some non-Mega Pokemon that are better than it. Also, Mega Glalie being a pure ice type doesn't really help it out with Mega Boost, since it can only get you Mega Boost for one Pokemon. Meanwhile, Mega Bomb Snow gets you Mega Boost for both ice and grass type Pokemon at the same time. Overall, I don't think Mega Glalie is an amazing Pokemon, although it is the best ice type raid attacking Mega. I still think you're better off either Mega Evolving to get an extra candy for the raid boss you're going up against, or just saving that extra slot for an actual strong raid attacker like Shadow Mamoswine, which we just talked about. Get some energy for it so you can start working on it, but it's not a Mega you have to go bananas for. Now let's talk about candy and how to grind on a candy during this event. Number 1, pineapple berries. You can use regular pineapple berries to multiply or catch candy by 2, and silvers by 2.344. You can also Mega Evolve a Pokemon during the event, and depending on the level of that Mega, you will get more candy, XL candy, and even XP for catching Pokemon that share a type with that Mega. What Mega should we be Mega Evolving during this event? Well, it's an ice type event, so Mega Evolve an ice type. Specifically, Mega Abomasnow is the only one that you can really Mega Evolve in the game right now that you will have at either a high or a max level, because Mega Glalie just dropped. Mega Evolve those max level Abomasnows, you'll get a lot of extra candy for any of those raid bosses you go after or any of those wild spawn. Another strategy though, if you want more candies and XL candies for catching Cobalion in raids, you can Mega Evolve either a Steel Mega or a Fighting type Mega. I will be honest though, Cobalion is not the most useful with XL candies since it's only good in the Ultra League and not a good raid attacker. So I would go for the Ice type Mega to get all those extra candies for all those wild spawns you're going after. You can also trade in Pokemon Go. Since it is the season of Mythical Wishes, we get a guaranteed XL candy every time you trade away a Pokemon as long as you're level 31 or above. Take any of those Pokemon you caught in the wild that you want a lot of XL candies for example, you know, Swinub, Snorunt to get that level 50 Mega Glalie. Take those Pokemon, save them, and trade them away to a friend. Every time you trade away, you get a guaranteed XL candy. This is a great method to grind extra XL candies when you can't go out and catch, and you can even potentially get Luckies, which could end up leading to 100% IVs from trades. Finally, the last thing you can do is going to be transfer Pokemon. Once you're done trading, or if you just can't trade, you can transfer Pokemon during Cubchoo Spotlight Hour, which is going to be on December 27th from 6 to 7 p.m. We have a 2x transfer candy bonus during that Spotlight Hour, so save Pokemon until then, transfer them then, and you'll get a lot of extra candies. Now, this event is a great event to get a lot of XP, and reason is because one of the bonuses. Trainers are going to be getting 50% more XP from winning raid battles. If you do a legendary raid on a Lucky Egg with this bonus, you're getting 30k XP, which is a lot of XP. If you have a couple friendship bonuses like Best Friends or Ultra Friends waiting to be hit, you can go ahead and save those friendship bonuses, and then maybe during a raid hour, for example, Cobalion raid hour next week, or if you can find a bunch of raids, go ahead and pop those friendship bonuses and then do a bunch of raids on a Lucky Egg. This is a great way to get a lot of XP for trainers who are not level 50 yet, as you can line up all those bonuses and probably get like 1,000,000 XP, you know, in an hour. Let me know if you're gonna take advantage of this bonus. It sucks that Cobalion is not the best raid boss. This bonus would have been better with Terrakion, but it still is there. Finally, let's talk about some Platinum Medal tips. You need 35 Platinum Medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Even if you're, you know, level 21, you still want to start working on these medals because these are the hardest medals to get in the game, and they do take a while to grind, so get a head start. The first medal you can work on during this event is going to be the Skier Medal, catch 2,500 ice types. Ice types are going to be everywhere pretty much for the next 2 weeks, or pretty much for all of the winter season. So this is a great time to finish this medal if you haven't completed it, or even just get it up. Like I might try to hit 10k ice type catches. We also have the Rising Star Medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. Take a look at the raid roster. If there's any of these Pokemon you have not caught before, make sure you raid them at least once. Someone also did mention that costume Pokemon no longer count as a separate species. If you've raided a regular Glaceon before, don't raid this one, it won't count towards a point. That seems to be an update they made, which kind of sucks. I liked how costumes counted as a different species. Final medal is going to be the Pikachu Fan Medal, catch 1,000 Pikachus. Of course, we have that Carnival Pikachu spawning in the wild. Catch as many of them as you can to work on this medal if you haven't completed it. And also, if your friend catches a bunch of them and trades them to you, receiving those Pikachus from trade does count towards this medal. So that can be another method to work on this medal even faster. With that being said, that is pretty much the video, guys. If I missed any tips, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, but I think I covered most of it. I'll also leave below some general tips for pretty much every event you should be using, like how to set up the buddy bounce back technique, how to do the AR quick catch and catch Pokemon super quick, or even how to get a lot of Pokeballs if you're running low on Pokeballs for this event. That's gonna be it for me though, guys. My birthday is tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna be taking all the day off to just relax, but I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing on the channel. And yeah, happy holidays. We'll see you in the next one. Fall for everybody. Peace.